Hello, guys and gals. This is Widow Plays What Ifs here, and this is my third take on this What If. The other two I felt were pretty shit. I just started both of them and they just didn't turn out right. Each time I've been doing this freestyle pretty much. I'm doing this a freestyle. No nothing. For some reason I can't think of anything I don't know what to do with this story, to be honest, guys. But now that I'm done complaining, let me talk about the story, the basis of it. Mephisto, or Mephistopheles, or the devil. He has many names. You know all of them. He started getting tired of all of his riders turning against him. So he started doing something different. He created a new rider, a new soul for a rider to possess. You know what I'm talking about. A new spirit of vengeance. He created something completely new. And he wanted someone different to possess the power. He didn't want someone normal where he could just strike a deal and someone good of good nature. Someone that is his usual deals. He always goes to someone that is in need, and is in need right now. Like someone of their family died or yada yada yada, and they want to bring them back, or you know how it goes, like the normal Ghost Riders. But he wanted to do someone that is not of good nature. He wanted to strike a deal with someone that would be loyal to him and him only. And if any other rider goes out of line, they will take care of them and bring them back to hell and bring them to him so he can take back the deal, take back the power. He needed this rider to be more powerful than the other ones. He needed him or her to have an edge over the other riders, and anyone else that would be of any how would I say any danger to him. Yeah, that's the word, danger. So anyone that posed a threat to him, he wanted this rider to take out. He wanted this rider to be slightly different from the others. He didn't want this rider to be a spirit of vengeance. He wanted this rider to be his personal bodyguard, his personal right-hand man, pretty much. This is what he wanted this rider to be. So he started creating and doing stuff to this new soul. And yeah, after quite some time of him making the soul, he has finally got it. How he wants the soul to be. That's gonna possess the host. So yeah. And let me stop talking about Mephisto and go to the actual story. Let's go to who should I start this? Yes, the birth of Natalie. This is Fem Deku's name, Natalie Midoriya. Just gonna keep the Midoriya name, cause honestly, don't know what her last name will be, so I just put Midoriya. But Natalie, I really like the name Natalie, so her name is going to be Natalie. Natalie Midoriya. Her mother has given birth to her. As the doctor has cut the cord, him and the nurse is cleaning Natalie and her mother. And the doctor put the baby in a blanket. As he saw this kid right whenever she popped out of her mother's as he noticed her hair. Her hair is a beautiful brown. It is a wavy brown hair with streaks of silver in it. As he found that very fascinating. But he let the mother hold her daughter. As the baby has not opened her eyes yet. As whenever she got out of her mother's womb, she kept crying and crying. But whenever she got into her mother's embrace, she stopped crying. No. I'm not going to do that. I want to do something different. I want this this version of Deku to be twisted. I want her to be pretty psycho. This is my first take on how I'm going to start my creepypasta. So I want this Deku to be different. This from Deku. I honestly don't think I've made any of my what ifs pretty messed up yet. All of them have been pretty bland. I feel like they have no travesty. They are not that fucked up. You know what I'm talking about, the story itself. So yeah, let me continue. Let me go back to when she's born. Her hair is the same, but whenever she gets out of her mother's womb, she doesn't cry. As this really concerned everyone in the room. As the baby is not crying, as they think that the baby is probably dead, as the doctor is making sure that the baby is safe and alive, as she is, he feels her heartbeat and everything, and he is very concerned. Why is she not crying? He sees her beautiful brown and silver streaked hair. He thinks that's interesting. But he's very concerned over the baby. As he cleans the baby and he gives the baby to Inko. As Inko looks at her baby and she smiles, as this is her baby girl. As she's gonna love and take care of her baby girl, no matter what. She is getting that motherly affection, that motherly instinct to protect her child, right whenever she saw her, no matter what. But the father, on the other hand, I'm just going to say Hisashi, he feels off about this child. He doesn't know what it is about her. He knows that this child is not crying whenever she exits her mother's womb. He might just think she has a disability or something like that, as he needs to check that out whenever she grows up and see what's up. As but he just feels off about this girl. He doesn't know why. Now, the city that the country that they're in is Tokyo. But they right whenever they had Natalie, they went overseas to where Hisashi is working, he decided that he wanted to take his family with him, and they're moving to New York. And this is a Marvel slash you know My Hero Academia world mixed together. Well, the My Hero characters are pretty much low tier villain heroes. Yeah, they're pretty much low tier heroes, where the real heroes are like the Avengers and other heroes around the world are more high tier than the My Hero heroes. They're a small fish in a small pond, pretty much. Well, the other ones, like the Avengers, are big fish in a whole ocean. So yeah, if you get what I'm trying to say, so I'm glad that you get what I'm trying to say. But sometimes I just speak nonsense, so I can't really say things. So yeah, as they move to fucking New York, and I'm gonna say that Hisashi got a job at Oscorp, cause that's the only big time company that I can think he would work at. So he's gonna work at Oscorp. Yes, that's a good like Oscorp. As he is a going to be a head scientist, he is going to move up the ranks very fast. That's that's what he does. He is a scientist. Well, um, Natalie's mother, on the other hand, Ingo, is a doctor. I honestly don't know if I already did this. If I made already made Hisashi or Ingo a doctor or a scientist yet in any of my what ifs. I honestly don't know. I don't think so. So I'm just gonna say they are. So yeah. Hmm. Hmm. As years pass and Natalie's life is normal. She has a normal life, though I would say she is the popular kid because she has a beautiful face. She has a mature body for her age, and kids her age really like her. But she always felt off. She felt like she didn't fit in anywhere. She didn't know why. She knew she was different from everyone else, but she didn't know why. She knew that she had a disability too. Her multicolored eyes. I don't know what that is called, but can you please tell me what multicolored eyes would be called? Because that would be great. Oh yeah, I don't think I told you what her colored eyes are. Her one eye is silver, and I'm gonna say that is the right eye. Well, her left eye is red. Yeah, her left eye is red. Oh, she has that beautiful not really curly but wavy brown with silver streaked hair going down. So she had that going for her with all the boys. So they mostly liked her for her looks. She had a lot of boys falling for her. She can always play them like a fiddle, but she never grew affection for anyone. She just didn't feel anything for anyone. She felt like they were two tools for her to use. They yeah, they were tools for her to use. As any one boy that asked her out, she would use them for whatever needs she needed to, and then she would break up with them within a heartbeat. She took what she needed from them, and then she broke up with them. Well, she faked being friends with a lot of girls. She took what she needed from them, and she broke up their friendship. And this started to get her a bad reputation in school, as people started to not like her, as she honestly didn't give two shits about anything. As during her whole life, she didn't know what pain felt like, because she had the disability of not feeling numb to everything. She didn't feel pain. She didn't know what pain was. As she always from the first time she burned herself in the kitchen trying to help her mother in the kitchen, she cut herself with a knife, as it was a deep cut. But whenever she cut herself, she didn't feel pain whatsoever whenever she cut herself. All she did was stare at the blood dripping out of her hand. But she felt fascinated by the liquid that was just dripping out of her hand. That dark red, oozing, thick liquid that was just dripping out of her hand. She felt entranced whenever she just saw the blood dripping down. As whenever her mother saw her cut her hand and her daughter just staring, not crying or anything, she immediately got some towels and went up to her daughter and ran to her and covered her hand in the towels. As I brought her daughter out of her trance, as she asked her daughter, "Are you hurting? Are you okay, daughter?" She tilts her head and says, "Why, mother? I don't feel pain. I don't feel any pain, mama." As this, I'm confused, Ingo, as she felt real off by that, as she thinks that she should go and check the doctor. Yeah, she should check the doctors with that. Yeah. As after she covered her daughter's hand in bandages, she told her after dinner, and whenever Sasha comes back, I'm gonna bring you to a clinic and see if there's something wrong. As I'm gonna say Natalie asks, well, "What do you mean, Mama?" As she says, "That's not normal, Natalie, to not feel pain. I don't know what's wrong with you. You, even whenever you were playing with the other kids in sports, you never you got hurt all the time. I just didn't notice." Yeah, she thinks this to herself. She always gets hurt here and there. She always doesn't always get hurt, but she gets hurt here and there, but she never felt pain. As she finally clicked in her head, she thinks that's not normal at all. As she after dinner and Hisashi comes back from work, and they take her to the clinic, and the doctor checks and see if she has any disability or anything, if there's anything wrong with her. As the doctor goes back into the office with Natalie, and he says, "You can run to your parents." No, As she walks to her parents, as she sits between them, as the doctor gets in his chair, and he tells them that their daughter, she has a disability. As they just nod as they ask, "What is it?" As he says, "She cannot feel pain, no matter what it is. She doesn't know what pain is, and might never will know what pain is. She just feels numb to everything." As I honestly don't know what that disability is called. If you know what that is called, please tell me, cause that would really be helpful. So yeah, as, at that moment, Hisashi thought that his daughter was weird and a freak, as he didn't see her as normal anymore. He saw her as um a freak, pretty much. As he hid this though until he they went back to their house, as he didn't see her as a young daughter, as he thought of her as a freak of nature. As he as I'm gonna say Hisashi and Nico said, "Okay, is there anything else?" And the doctor says no. As that's all. That's her disability. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, as time passes and they go back to their house, and this is a normal suburban house. They have good money because Hisashi is moving up the ranks in Autism Corp, as he is starting to get frustrated because he is being swamped with work. As he's getting over work right now. So once he figured out that his daughter had a disability and she couldn't feel pain, he thought of her as not his daughter anymore. He thought of her as a freak of nature, pretty much. As no normal person would not be able to feel pain. And there's something else that the doctor said. As after the they Natalie went out of the office, the doctor said, "But I have something else, guys. I just needed Natalie to leave. She doesn't need to know this." As they asked, "What is it?" "Your daughter has the disability of being a sociopath." As they are both confused. As he says, "Your daughter, she might have the tendency to use people as toys and for her needs." And let me see, come back. Let me stop there real quick, guys. As the doctor said, that your daughter is a sociopath. She might have a lack of conscience. She might be able to easily toy with people's emotions and use them as a plaything or use them as a tool. She doesn't see people as people. And she might have anti social type of behavior. And she might see herself as above other people. As this shocked Hisashi and Inko, as they are completely shocked by this news that their daughter might be a sociopath. No, is a sociopath. The doctor says she's diagnosed with that. Not only that, she cannot feel pain. Oh, she's a sociopath? That's just crazy. That's nuts. Well, Inko still loves her baby no matter what. So she would take care of her baby and try to stop these symptoms from arising or rising. Well, Hisashi completely sees her as a monster now. As before he saw her as a freak, now he sees her as a complete monster. As they thank the doctor and they walk out. As they get in the car. Well, they get in the car. There is an eerie silence in the car throughout the drive of the house. Natalie didn't know what this was, so she just went along with it. She liked the quiet right now. She didn't like the noise. She didn't like any noisy areas. She liked everything quiet. She liked the silence. She doesn't like noisy areas at all. Noisy kids, they're annoying. Most people she sees are annoying. That's why she always use people for her benefit. Though her parents don't know this yet. But with her looks, she can pretty much get away with anything at school. And people will let it slide. Plus, she is popular. Though she doesn't like being near people. So people call her the Ice Queen. As she as that's truly how they see her, as the Ice Queen. As she pretty much is one. She is put as a pedestal in her school. And she starts to see herself above everyone else. As she noticed throughout her years of being alive, I'm going to say right now she is 6 or 7 right now. And throughout her years, she has seen people be used and be pretty much can be controlled by their emotions, or control whatever emotions, love, lust, whatever all these emotions are. She doesn't know why. She just doesn't know what those emotions are. As during these years, she knew that she was different from everyone else. So she tried to feel these emotions herself. As she tried to feel pain, she couldn't feel pain. Even though that's not an emotion, but she still couldn't feel pain. So that's the first thing she tried. She didn't feel pain. That's why she kept trying to play sports. She couldn't feel it. Well, the other kids, she tried to feel love. The first boy that said they loved her as she said yes, because she didn't know what that feeling was. Whatever that boy was talking about, she didn't know what love was, so she tried it out. But yet, she didn't know what love was. All these different emotions, she doesn't know what it really is. As she feels a little bit of this or that, but she doesn't know what it is. She doesn't understand what it is. What does these emotions mean? What does it fucking mean? As during these years, she has been thinking and freaking searching, researching anything she can about emotions, anything, to the point driving her mad. as she has started to go a little nuts, trying to find out what emotions are and what pain felt like. These are all the things that she didn't know what it was. But she started realizing she was above all of them because she didn't need those useless emotions. So she felt herself on a higher pedestal. So she started using everybody. That's how that started. So, yeah. And we're at this point right now. We're at the point of her coming back to the house. Once her and Hisashi and Ingo came back to the house, Hisashi started yelling at Ingo, telling her that she must have cheated, because this isn't his daughter. This isn't this thing isn't his daughter. This sociopath, this monster isn't his daughter. She is a freak of nature. She doesn't deserve to be alive. As by now, I'm gonna say Natalie is at her room, but she started hearing the yelling of Hisashi. Well, Ingo is saying she never cheated on him. The fuck are you talking about? Are you starting to lose it because of your damn work? I told you shouldn't have started working at freaking Oscorp. As he slapped her. As I'm gonna say, Natalie heard the slap, but she honestly didn't care. She didn't know why, but should she care about her mother? She is the person that gave birth to her. But she just felt no emotion. But her father, though, she felt a little bit, and I'm talking about a little bit, of anger. She didn't know what this emotion was. As she knew this was an emotion, but she didn't know what it was. As she saw heard her father hit her mother, but she felt anger towards him now. As she was excited now, she was ecstatic that she felt an emotion. She felt something through all these years. As she wanted to savor this emotion, she wanted to keep it and use it. As she was savoring this emotion right now. As she started to feel anger and all that toward her father. As she started walking down the stairs, as she felt anger toward her father, as she ran up to her mother, and she said to her father, trying to fake some emotions, trying to fake the emotions, as Hisashi says, stop faking those emotions. I know you don't feel nothing whatsoever. As he hit Natalie, as he said, you are a monster, you are not my child, as he started beating her and abusing her now. As right now, let's skip a few years now. As I'm gonna say, by now, she got her quirk. No. Should she have a quirk or should she not? I'm gonna say her quirk is dormant. Yeah, her quirk is dormant, guys. As I'm gonna say in this world, people with quirks are not that well known. But metas are more well known. Metas, the metas, superhumans, friggin' mutants, inhumans, all those are well known throughout the world. Well, quirks, on the other hand, are less known. People highly get quirks and mutants confused, as they are pretty similar, but at the same time they're pretty different. But yeah, as I'm gonna say, actually, she her quirk is dormant. Yes, she has unlocked her quirk. As her father started calling her useless, a useless monster, because she hasn't unlocked her quirk at the normal age. As the years pass, as she's getting abused by her father, as she started getting even more hatred towards him. She wasn't just feeling anger now; she felt hatred, but just a little bit of it. As every new emotion she was feeling, she was savoring it in love with all these new things that she didn't know what was, but she knew that they were toward her father. During these years of her father abusing her, and her mother, and she always came towards school to school with bruises on her and and hits, but she felt numb to it. She never felt any of the pain, as she thought they were just nothing. So she could easily cover the bruises up, as she honestly didn't care if he hit her. But at the same time, she felt hatred towards her father for hitting her mother, as she felt nothing for her mother, but at the same time she felt hatred for her father hitting her mother. So they started to grow during the years, and she started to have a fascination with bladed weapons, with knives, with different types of knives. She liked switchblades. She liked katanas. She liked regular knives. She liked combat knives. She likes all sorts of type. She likes all sorts of knives. She really liked all sorts of bladed weapons. But she really liked the idea and of having a chain with, at the end of the chain, having a sword imbued at the end of it. As she liked swinging that around, as this was her fascination, having that weapon on her at all times. Though once her dad found out that she had that weapon, he threw it away. He kept it away from her at all times, as he thought of her as a monster, as she could easily hurt him. So Once he figured out, he kept it away from her at all times, as she started hiding her weapons from him. As the more the weapons that he found, the more angry he got, as he beat on her even more and harder, as he started getting even more stressed at work, as he kept having work piled up. As slowly, at this point, she is around 14 to 15. No, I'm going, yeah, 14 to 15 years old. And she has lost her mind right now, as her mother has died from overwork. As yeah, her mother has died from overworking herself by all the abuse from Hisashi, and all of her worry from to her daughter, keeping her safe while working um at her work, trying to keep money rolling in. Well, Hisashi around this time has lost his job. No. I'm not gonna say he lost his job. No. He's gonna keep his job. But once she realized her mother died in her sleep, and the funeral rolled around, all of her friends came to the funeral, including Mitsuki and Bakugo. Once Mitsuki realized that her best friend died, as she was very sad, and she went overseas with Bakugo to say their condolences and go to the funeral. Sorry about that, I yawned. But as they went to the funerals, Mitsuki hugged Mitsuki hugged how would I say fucking, Hisashi, and then she hugged with Hisashi faking about him still loving and feeling bad for Inko. Well, on the other hand, Natalie, she wants to kill her father. She has a deep desire to kill him now. She wants to kill him. She wants to massacre him. She wants to see his blood drip, and she wants to see him bleed. She wants to see that beautiful red. Yeah, she wants to see that beautiful red fucking blood. That red liquid drip from his body all over. She wants to see his guts from him, as she really wanted to kill him. As she is thinking all the ways that she can kill him. As after this funeral, she is going to kill him. She's finally going with her plan. She's going to kill that damn bastard of a father. As she faked about caring for her mother. It's weird. She feels that it's weird. She doesn't care for her mother, but at the same time she cares if he hits her. and abused her all those years. It's weird, but as she is putting on an act right now, as she is faking that she's crying about her mother, as she over the years she has been very good at acting. As during these years she has started to get more sadistic, and she during the school year she blamed other kids and making them get into trouble for something that she caused. The problem she caused and putting the blame on them, and everyone always agreeing with her, thinking that she's an angel, as she is manipulating everyone. As these are problems that she creates on purpose, just so she can blame someone for them and hurt someone and ruin their day. As she finds pleasure in finding seeing pain in them. She doesn't just blame others for something that happened. She starts fights as well. As she starts gossips, and she starts different things around the school, pretty much ruining the school to the brink. As this school has started to be known for having delinquents at the school, and people always fighting and all that. As she found pleasure in finding people's pain. As let's say 40 minutes. I'm going to go on for quite a long time. So, yes. As I'm going to say the funeral is over with. And Hisashi and Natalie are in the same car and driving back to the house. As he drives back and he goes straight to his room. As she thinks, great, he's not gonna beat me. That gives me enough time to start my plan. As she goes to her room, and she picks up a floorboard that she undid quite a few years back to hide some of her weapons that she really loved. As she let me show you the knives that she has, guys. As this is the knife that she has. This is gonna be her main knife that she's gonna use for killing people. As this is called a straight arrow, I think. Yeah. As this is pretty unique. This is something that she took from one of the people that she used, pretty much. Not really took, but the person gave her this because he really liked her. So she used him to get something from him. So, and this person really had a good collection of knives that he buy from the black market. As he showed her quite a few things that he has, and he pretty much showed her how to get to the black market and the black web secretly and anonymously without anyone trying to find you. As she learned a lot from this person. As then she broke up with him and all that. As yeah, this is as she found this on the black web. As this drew her attention a lot. This weapon right here. As it is pretty unique, she thinks. as she is so gonna kill her father with this. And I'm gonna show you her secondary blade or knife. And this is her secondary knife. She really loves this, though the handle is not red. The handle is purple. She really loves purple. So this knife has the handle of purple with the string on the end is purple as well. Well, the other one, it has purple etchings onto it. Purple and silver etchings. Well, this has that purple end. And the wording is on purple as well. Well, the everything else is the same. So yeah, this is her secondary, while the other one is her main. So yeah. Let me go back to the picture, guys and gals. Okay, let's go back to the story. She is okay. She starts walking to her father's bedroom, and he is fast asleep. He had a rough day at work, and then he had to do this bullshit freaking what's it fucking called? What's it fucking called? Freak, I can think of the fucking name. I can't think of the fucking name. I'm sorry, guys. I'm blanking out right now. Let me think. Okay. Yeah, that stupid ass funeral. He thinks. So his room is dark. The only thing that's lighting up his room is the moonlight. The moonlight of the night. That's the only thing that's lighting up his room right now. As Natalie slowly opens his door as it creaks a little bit. As she slowly walks up to her father, as she starts to get on the bed, and right now she's literally sitting on her father right now, sitting on his lap while waiting for him to wake up, as she has her two knives out. As he wakes up and he looks, as he rubs his eyes, as he looks at his daughter that's over him, as he says, "What do you want, damn brat?" As she says, "To kill you." As she stabs him with her secondary knife into his shoulder, as he screams, as he is feeling a lot of pain right now, as he's trying to kick out and punch her right now, as he punches her, as she falls to the side, as he is feeling a lot of pain right now, as he grabs the knife, as he pulls it out of his arm, as he thinks, "You damn brat, you dare to kill me? I'll teach you a damn lesson. I'll put you in your damn place, you damn monster." As he brings up the knife, as she quickly gets up, as she runs, and she runs up to him, as she runs up to him, she pushes him to the what did I say? What's it fucking called? Not the fucking window. She pushes him to the wall, as he hits his head very hard and his back on the wall as he lets go of the knife, as she catches it in midair, as she stabs him yet again in his other yeah, she stabs him again in his other shoulder, as she pretty much pins him to the wall with that shoulder, as she's holding him to the wall still, with his shoulder pretty much pinned there, as she says, "Oh, daddy, daddy, daddy. Oh, how the tables have turned." As he is grunting in pain, as he is feeling so much pain, as he doesn't know what to do, as he hit his hand pretty hard, as he pretty much blanked out, as he doesn't know what to do. As she says, "Daddy, daddy, daddy, calm down, calm down." As she says in a very calm and a little bit of a sadistic tone, as she kind of giggles a little bit, as she is feeling so much pleasure of finally, after all these years, to finally see him in pain, to see blood dripping from him, to see the red liquid go down him, as she sees the liquid going down his one shoulder that doesn't have the knife in, as she licks the blood that's dripping from it, as she licks the blood, and she thinks that's real sweet. She really is in love with the blood right now, as she is in ecstasy right now, as she is starting to cut into him with her other knife, her main knife, as she starts to cut his arm off, as she's slowly cutting into his arm, cutting deeper and deeper, as she finally gets to the bone, as he's screaming and crying, as she says, "No, no, 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 daddy, no, 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 no," as she picks up a pillow, as she brings out the pillowcase, as she puts the pillowcase into a small ball to fit into his mouth, as she puts the pillowcase into his mouth so he won't blurt out any noise, as he is pretty much can't breathe right now, as he says, just breathe through your nose calmly, daddy, breathe through your nose," as he is feeling so much pain, as tears are dripping through his eyes, as she is going back to cutting his arm off. Oh, my bad. Oh, fuck. As she is cutting his arm off, as she's cutting the bone right now, as he is crying in an agony, as after a few minutes, the next thing you hear is a plop on the ground, as right now Hisashi is hyperventilating right now over the loss of his arm, as he just sees his arm on the ground, and he is hyperventilating, as he says, "Calm down, daddy, calm down," as she pulls out the knife that had him pinned to the wall, as he pretty much falls to the ground, as he is in agony, as he's pretty much slouched, and he is holding his arm, as she says, "Daddy, daddy, 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 you know how much pain you put mom through?" as you literally made mama die from stress. As he says, I don't fucking care about that bitch. She's dead now, so she's dead to me. She was useless to begin with. As she says, Daddy, 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 I have to put you in your place. Like you put me and Mama in our place. So you're gonna feel the pain that we felt. Though I didn't feel any pain. I'm gonna put you what me and my mama went through. Mostly mama twofolds, though for me, I'm just gonna do this because I like this. This is fun, she says, with a sadistic smile on her face. As she has lost it. She is starting to cut into her father, and she's cutting his chest. She's cutting his shirt as she pulls his shirt, his button-up shirt, apart. As the oh, my bad, guys. As his buttons rip apart from his shirt, as she pulls his shirt apart, she starts to rip into his chest. As he's screaming. As she stabs him in his guts with her main knife, as she slides down, as he's looking at his stomach, as she is ripping his stomach with her bare hands now apart, as he is screaming in agony, as he is about to pass out and die from shock, as she pulls out his intestines now, as she is pulling it out, as she thinks his blood tastes really good. I wonder how his guts taste like. As she takes a bite of his intestines, as she takes a bite of it, as she's chewing on it, and by now he died. He died from shock and in pain. As she thinks, that tastes weird. As she just keeps chewing on it. And she just loves the taste of it. She's in love with it. As she is completely lost it right now. She's drinking her father's blood and eating his intestines right now. Eating his guts. As she stops eating it, and her hands, her mouth, her chest is filled with is covered in blood. As she says, you know what, Daddy, you are right. I am not your child. I am a monster. As she says in a very sadistic tone. As she stops and she moves. She gets up, and as she knows that her dad is dead, as she wants to make sure, so she slits his neck just to make sure, as she sees the blood dripping down the neck, as she licks the blood that's coming down of his neck, as she is in complete ecstasy over all the blood, as she thinks, I want to do more of this. I want more. I want more. This is so fun, she says. As this is a world full of villains and heroes, as she thinks this was a normal human. How would it feel to kill a hero? Or even a villain, I don't know. I am superior to everyone, so Of course I'm going to beat them. I'm just that good. Even though they might have superpowers. As she's jumping up and down in joy, thinking of all the things that she can do, and torturing the heroes or villains, whoever she comes across, or even normal humans. Whoever she comes across, she's going to torture and maim and destroy. As she is just in ecstasy, just thinking about it. But she thinks, I need a new clothes right now. As she thinks, what should I do? What should I do? As she goes to her parents' closet right now, as her parents have the same closet, as he hasn't moved Ingo's things yet. So she moved up to her mother's closet. As she thinks, I wonder if Mama has some good clothes, and if there was anything that fits me. As she thinks that the clothes that she has now doesn't suit her anymore. They're too girly, too mundane. And she wants something new, something exciting to wear. As she thinks, as she is going through her mother's clothes, as she sees a box after an hour of searching her mother's closet. As she finds sees a box, and it's a pretty big box. As she this piqued her interest. As she went to the box and she opened it. She opened the box. As she sees what's inside the box of her mother's. As it says in a note, for Natalie's birthday. This was my high school style that I used to wear. Where in high school I used to be a rebellious kid, like you, baby girl. As I used to be a rebellious kid. I used to be mean to others, kinda like you. I know what you do, and I know it's because of your disability or your disability, pretty much. Not really disability. Psychology. Yeah, her disability. That you're like this. It's not your fault. You were born this way, baby girl. Even if you don't care about me or your father, I really hope that you at least care a little bit about me. As I love you so much. You are my world, baby girl. And it's not your fault that you were born this way. As this is your birthday gift. As this is my old jacket and old leather clothes that I used to wear. I was a rebellious kid. I used to like motorcycles and cars. I used to be a straight racer, so but yeah. As a tear went down Natalie's face as she's reading this. As she doesn't know what to say. Just one tear just goes down her face. Not her bawling her eyes out or anything, just one tear. As she feels the tear that went down. As she's completely shocked. And she has a little bit of sadness in her, just a little bit, a teeny bit. As she doesn't want to feel this. She doesn't like this anymore. As she feels a pain in her chest, just a little bit. As she has that one tear drop to the leather jacket that's in the box. As she picks up the leather jacket. As she picks up the leather leather pants as well. As she there's a note that says the leather pants might not fit you, dear daughter, but I hope it does. And I hope you like your gift, dear daughter. And I hope you have a happy birthday. As her birthday was pretty close. As she got mainly what she always wanted from her parents. At least her mother, but her father didn't give her shit because he thought of her as a monster. So her mother always gave her good gifts that she always wanted. So yeah, as she put on her underwear, her own underwear, not her mother's, because that wouldn't fit her. As she put on her own underwear, and she put on the pants to see if it fit. And to her surprise, it actually fit. It fit perfectly with her. As she put on one of her normal shirts. As she's wearing exactly what she's wearing right now, except for the chain and the spikes right now. She has very small spikes. And the the fire is the flames, like I said in the last video, is going to be purple. And yeah. As she thinks that she looks pretty good. She actually likes this outfit. She doesn't know why she likes it. Even though it's not really what she's used to. She's used to wearing just regular black jeans, white t-shirts, or even skirts. She's used to wearing skirts and tops. She likes wearing different types of outfits, but she never wore something like this. But she finds it cool for her new role in the world. She knows that she is not the same as everyone else. She knows that totally now. She knows she is completely different from everyone. She knows that she is broken, but that something is missing in her, but at the same time she doesn't think that it's bad. She likes herself. She really likes her self. She still sees herself superior to everyone else. So she douses the house in gasoline and anything that is flammable, any flammable substances in the house. She pours and pours around the house, making sure that every little bit of the house is doused in anything that is flammable, making sure that her house will go up in flames very fast. So she lit a match. As she is in her husband, my bad, her daddy's room. As she is standing over her daddy's corpse. She's just looking at him, just his dead corpse with his head just leaning over the wall and just dead. as she has a satisfied smirk on her face. As she says, "Bye bye, Daddy. You're gonna go to hell with You're going to hell, Daddy." As she lets go of the match. As the match falls onto her daddy. As he lights up in flames very fast. Within a second, he is lit up in flames because she doused him, like every inch of him in freaking liquid that's flammable. So yeah, as she walks out of the house, as she walks out of the house and she leaves the area. As she is not going to ever come back to this dreadful house again. This house had terrible memories. Memories that she really didn't really care of. The only memories that she somewhat liked was her mother. But she's dead. So yeah. As she just walks out the area, and this is gonna be part 0 of What If Deku was Ghost Rider. And some of y'all might be disappointed in how I'm doing this, or some of you might be disappointed that she hasn't had Ghost Rider yet. But that's all going to happen in part 1. So yeah. And she is going to be 100% loyal to Mephisto whenever she gets Ghost Rider. As he he picks the right person, and she's gonna be very loyal to him. She's not just gonna be his right hand woman. She is gonna be his bounty hunter and bodyguard. He's gonna be whatever he needs her to be. If there's a if there is a Ghost Rider that disobeys him, she'll capture them, and she will bring them back to Mephisto and take care of whoever needs to be. So yeah, she's gonna be different from other writers, 100%. So yeah, hope you like it. Hope you like where this is going. And I just needed this to be different from other writers. She's gonna be a female writer, and plus she's gonna be pretty badass and pretty psychotic. So yeah, hope you like where this story is going. Hope you have a good day or night, whatever your time zone is, my monster family, and peace out.